So we're checking out a group called Odd Youth with Myah from Girls Planet back in the day, and the song is called Best Friends. Looks like there's 5 girls. I'm not sure which street this is, in what place.
Hey, 이제 진짜 시작인가?
Yeah, let's put the subtitles up.
꿈을 활짝 펼칠 계절인가 봄. 서툴지만 우린 마음만은 proud. 연습실 교실에서 용케 버틴 몸. 이제부턴 진짜.
It's funny. It's just like the group is just going about their business, obliviously causing mayhem everywhere.
현실이란 얘기 긴장되긴 한데 두렵지는 않지. 나의 예쁜 best friend 네가 있는 한 아름다운 건 바로 지금이라고. You can be my best friend. 넌 외향적, 즉흥적, 감성적 사람이라도. You can be my best friend. 난 내향인 계획적인 이상적 사람이라도. 우리 마치 꽃받을 같아. 밭을 보면 튀어나올 새로운 page. Will you be my best friends? So will you be my best friends? 오늘 우리 outfit 멋진 듯한 look. And if you climb a mountain, I'ma climb it too. 기쁘거나 슬퍼, 눈을 흐르고. 나 언제나 네 반짝이는 반짝이니까. 따로 혹은 같이 그려보는 미래. 지겨울 때까지 오래 보자 평생. 나의 예쁜 best friend 네가 있어서 반복되는 하루가 더 재밌어.
Just interrupting someone's wedding, taking all the spotlight from it.
You can be my best friend. 넌 외향적, 즉흥적, 감성적 사람이라도. You can be my best friend. 난 내향인 계획적인 이상적 사람이라도. 우리 마치 꽃받을 같아. 밭을 보면 튀어나올 새로운 page. Will you be my best friends? So will you be my best friends? Best friends, best friends.
So far, I like the song. It's very upbeat. It's nice. I think everyone's performing well. The video was kind of a mess because, we're about 2/3 into the song now, and it has the same thing happening throughout. But I think what would have been better is if they really crafted a story into it, because, it was like a gimmick at first, right? Oh, we're messing up things accidentally, right? But at some point it gets repetitive, and so you really do need some kind of story to kind of like make sure it's not monotonous, and that's the risk right now, right? I feel like it also makes the song like the song maybe the song is not as dynamic as well, and so a monotonous video makes it seem like much less time has gone by as well. And so it seems like the video went by really fast already, and that's just because you can't really think of a lot of like unique things happening, right? During the course of the song, there's no story, there's no development, and so you're just hearing the same thing, the same part of the song as well. And so I honestly felt like 40 seconds, but it's been like 2 minutes, almost 2.25 minutes now.
You can be my best friend. 넌 외향적, 즉흥적, 감성적 사람이라도. You can be my best friend. 난 내향인 계획적인 이상적 사람이라도.
That part seemed a little green screen.
You can be my best friend.
This seemed green screen. They're definitely not there.
난 내향인 계획적인 이상적 사람이라도. 우리 마치 꽃받을 같아. 밭을 보면 튀어나올 새로운 page. Will you be my best friends? So will you be my best friends? Best friends, best friends. Best friends, best friends.
Ren. Is this? I think this is a debut, isn't it? Maybe the first song. I'm not sure. I'll look it up somewhere. But yeah, so far, congratulations to Myah on debuting, and the rest of the group looks pretty good too. I feel like this is a nice group. Let's see what's this English version performance. Oh, a little bit gladiator going on here. Did I click something? No, that was an ad. I feel like they're really highlighting Myah, and she's basically killing part, right? In Girls Planet, she was always the killing part, just because she always stood out. And so I feel like it's the same for this group. I feel like she's a standout right now.
Hey, it's a new start, I'm ready to go. Juicy coming true now, that's one thing I know. Whip a little clumsy, but we feeling proud. Got a feeling we gon' be the one and only squad. You're the missing piece, I didn't know I needed. We could be the reckless, maybe little ruthless. To make our best friend, never turn it for. This might be a moment we could never forget. You can be my best friend, talk with me, walk with me, go anywhere we really wanna go. You can be my best friend, dance with me, live with me, take a chance, that's the things you never know. It's just tight, like a puzzle. Gonna be a new right to turn page. Will you be my best friend? So will you be my best friend? Best friends, best friends. Today our
I feel like the rest of the group matches up nicely. I feel like they had a good balance in terms of like all the other members.
outfits like a toy look. And if you climb a mountain, I'ma climb it too. If you feel a band up, you know who to call. I'll be there in a second, no matter where you are. There me know for future, party rock together. Sticking like a glue when everybody gets hotter. To me, call the best friends, being by my side. Every day's gonna be more fun with you. You can be my best friend, talk with me, walk with me, go anywhere we really wanna go. You can be my best friend, dance with me, live with me, take a chance, that's the things you never know. It's just tight, like a puzzle. Gonna be a new right to turn page. Will you be my best friend? So will you be my best friend? Best friend, best friend. Best friend, best
I feel like they need to add like some kind of bridge to this song, just a little something to change it a little bit, you know. Especially right, you know what? I've noticed that I keep pausing around the same area, and it's because I'm expecting something, right? But yeah, they could be like a sentimental bridge here, just something to throw it off a little bit, and I think that would really elevate the song.
You can be my best friend. Talk with me, walk with me, go anywhere we really wanna go. You can be my best friend. Dance with me, live with me, take a chance, that's the things you never know. It's just tight, like a puzzle. Gonna be a new right to turn page. Will you be my best friend? So will you be my best friend? Best friends, best friends. Best friends, best
So it's pretty good so far. I think the group's okay. The song, I feel like it could be a little bit better, and the videos could also be better. I don't know if that's like a. I think it might be an issue of directing and management. Just needing to add a little bit more, just going a little bit extra. You know. Uh, I don't know if those people don't listen to their own music or if they do, if it's satisfactory enough for them. But I feel like the song could use just a little bit of difference, something to throw it off a little bit. I'm not saying to make it bad or anything. Obviously, you want to make it better, and so I felt like it could have used a little sentimental bridge to kind of throw it off, and that would have made it like way more repeatable and way more listenable as well. Because if you just hear it one time, then you hear it one time, and then you're like, should I go back just to hear that because it felt like one big chorus, right? But if they had like a little sentimental bridge, we're talking about, oh, you and I were friends and we'll never ever let each other go, kind of like something really meaningful and feeling, and it changes up the song and everything. Just the feeling of the song could be more sentimental, and just adding that little bridge would have like made a huge difference. And then also for the music videos, I feel like, yeah, you could have added more kind of a clearer story, and that's kind of an issue of like whoever was in charge of the video, just making something more under something to watch rather than potpourri. It felt more like potpourri than like if you focus on just one or two of the singers at a time. It would have been then you could add a story in there. But yeah, otherwise, I think the group itself is really nice. I think they're performing well. They're singing okay. I haven't heard like outstanding vocals or anything yet, and so I would say that's about. I would put them on the same level as Maiden right now. Maiden is another group with Mashiro from Kepler, and also why am I forgetting her name? Uh, Yaseo from Kepler as well, and then old members from Limelight, with also members from and some of those people from Girls Planet as well. Uh, it had what's her name? Ito Miyu, and also the girl from that Japan Produce show. Two people from Japan Produce show, Saito Serena and what's her name? Abe Nagomi. And so I felt like that group was pretty good. They had some scandal recently. Apparently, one of them was being like harassed by the CEO, which is like ridiculous. Like, why is he letting that happen? Why is that group still there? That's kind of weird too. But I guess if he owns everything, if he runs everything, I don't know if like the CEO is the owner, but that's highly sus. I'm actually worried when I hear something like that, and I'm worried for like Abe Nagomi in that group because she's like the Maknae and the youngest, and apparently like the other girl was also one of the younger ones or something, where she has baby face, and so that group, even though that group there should be really big because they have like all the foundations, they have they had an issue with the music video using too much AI, and so uh, that video just came out. That was also a mess in terms of the video. It was just potpourri, and the song was potpourri as well, and so it kind of had this like feeling that uh, right now they had another song came out later that was better, but I feel like they could do better with the song. But right now, I think my favorite girl group is actually uh 50/50 Part 2. The second 50/50 I felt like it's my favorite girl group right now, and the song they're putting out, every time they put out a song, it's really great. And even though they don't have like the original singers like they used to, they're the singers that they have now perfectly adequate, and they're really good. And then the ones that were in the group before that, made the mistake of going down that road of like trying to sue their creator and everything. They're forming a new group called A Bloom, I believe, and so I'm keeping an eye on that. I don't know when they're gonna come out, but I'm willing to give them a chance, and I feel like everyone else should too. But yeah, I feel like for me, uh, I mean, I thought that Twice was losing steam. Twice is my favorite girl group. I thought they were losing steam a bit. I thought they were changing it up a little bit too much, and so they were like a 10 out of 10, and that right now they're a 9.5. But then they came out with Strategy, which kind of like blew me away as well. And so Strategy was really good, and that kind of like put him back on top a little bit. But at the same time, I am worried that they're losing their kind of vibe, and I think it's because they're growing as artists. They're becoming more individual, and they're kind of focusing on that. But I feel like the management is still good, still making them put out good stuff. But they are kind of like maturing, and then putting out a different type of content, which I kind of like happy content. I like kind of like bubbly, happy content from girl groups. And so for me right now, the kind of chill city pop kind of vibe. I feel like 50-50 is giving me that, and I kind of like it. And so I would put a 50-50 up there, and they're like a 9.0 group, out of 10. And Made In, because they just haven't put out the right kind of songs, and they should focus on songs first. Uh, and because of the scandal as well, they're like a 6.6 group to me. I would actually say Odd Youth compared to them. And if they put out like, I feel like they've done better actually than Made In. Like I feel like Made In would have been really good, but Odd Youth just kind of went ahead of them, and they're at, I think, right now they're at 7.3, and I feel like it could be better. And then there's a whole bunch of other groups that I used to watch from Girls Planet just to see where they. I like to see where these girls end up and what they do, and then same for Boys Planet groups. I like to see where they go. But it feels like not a lot of them kind of get that far, and I'm not basing this on like their popularity or how much they make in terms of like uh, sales or like the numbers, because a lot of people just watch them just to watch them, right? But in terms of like making really good music, that's what I like to see. Anyways, I guess that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. I'm sorry for coughing in the middle of this. I'm really out of practice, and so I haven't done this in a long time, and my throat is like, I've noticed that I'll get to a point where my throat just becomes dry, and that's kind of like a chronic issue from like last year's illness as well. Ever since I was sick, I'd wake up completely parched, and I've just like, I don't know if like something's wrong with my my saliva glands, but I don't have as lubricated throat as I used to. And then I'm not doing that voice anymore either, and so that's helping. But anyways, see you in the next video.